I'm in the middle of preparing for a trip, but this demo dropped. I mean, look at this game. It's made for this channel. This is going to be my quick demo impressions. Any problems I bring up could be due to it being a demo. I don't know how long the demo is. I got stuck after the first boss. More on that later. So, the past few years, I've been seeing these gifs of a dinosaur using a sword. I thought someone made these animations just for fun. I didn't know it was actually being turned into a game. Besides seeing the animation, I went into this demo blind. I had a feeling it was a Souls-like. I was hoping for Sekiro with a dinosaur. I ended up with Heavy Metal Dinosaur Sekiro. It does have differences. This game has more RPG elements like leveling stats and buying skills. You can get other weapons too, but I was only able to use the basic sword you start with. You have light, heavy, and a charged attack. The quick attack feels fast and snappy, and the heavy attack looks impressive. The animation really helps sell the game. You can dodge, block, and parry. The boss can parry you as well, so again, if you play Sekiro, it should feel familiar. Your checkpoints are giant crystals, though currently, enemies don't respawn after using the crystal. They only respawn after you die. The boss has a posture meter too, and once you max out your enemy's posture, you can do some crazy attacks. I haven't figured out all the nuances of the combat, but it's so satisfying once you break the boss's posture. Once again, the animation is doing a lot of the heavy lifting. Does this attack look familiar to anyone? The most impressive part is that it runs on Unreal Engine, and it runs well. I don't have a monster PC. I just left it at the default settings with most of the effects on medium and no ray tracing. The first thing I immediately notice is that your character is huge compared to some of the enemies. It's hard to read the smaller enemy moves when your body is obscuring the action. I hope they can come up with a solution to this in the final product. Maybe make your character semi-transparent when they're fighting smaller enemies or something. The lock-on requires enemies to be really close to work. Strangely enough, you can lock onto the boss during the cutscene. Turning is also weird. You can't turn around unless you turn the camera first, otherwise you just walk sideways. My biggest problem is the controls. I've had my movement inputs get stuck, so even if I stop pressing left, my Spinosaurus continues to walk left. Trust me, my keyboard keys are fine. I couldn't make this jump after the boss. There's a large gap that looks like it can be jumped, but whenever I dash, the jump button just doesn't respond. I either execute this wimpy jump, or I just walk off the ledge. Maybe the issue is that I play exclusively on a keyboard. I don't know, I might do more testing after my vacation. I am definitely not expecting any scientific accuracy with this game. I mean, look at it. It's crazy, over the top, and a lot of fun. I had a good time despite the hiccups. This game has a lot of potential. It's also an indie game, so I am keeping my expectations in check. The demo is free on Steam. It's at least worth a try. Alright, I'm just gonna shut up and let you watch the rest of the gameplay. Hope you enjoy.